love Brazilians. They'd be speaking Porch of geese, and I'd be like, damn, daddy, quack, quack. Hope you guys enjoyed me playing out those emojis for you. Okay, so I've seen tweets like this a lot, and sometimes I get it, because I'm like, yeah, that's a hard word to spell. I understand why you would think it's that. Who genuinely thinks that like who thinks Porch of geese? Who would think that's a language? Like, I don't even, like, it's like someone being like, oh yeah, people from Hungary speak Hungarian, right? That's not even like that. That's not even 2 words. People from Hungary speak hungry all the time, right? It's like, that's actually closer than this, though. That's the crazy part. And I only said that because my grandparents were Hungarian, so that's why I said Hungarian. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. You guys know it's your White Pepper. You guys know this is the best series that we have on the channel. Don't tell anyone I said that, but this is one of my personal favorites. We are reacting to the dumbest tweets that will make you say WTF Part 13. Is it weird to say WTF, or do you guys want to just say what the fuck? I don't know. I never know which is the right. When it says WTF, you just say WTF, or you just say what the fuck? I don't know. I feel like it's tomato, but people that say tomato are right, and those that say tomato are wrong. So with that, guys, I'm your boy Pepper. You guys know we're keeping it spicy here. Smash that like button and let's get into it. Korea do not lie when they say they will bomb. Prime example, Pearl Harbor. There's so many things wrong with this. Like, for starters, there's 2 Koreas. There's North and South. South are the good guys, North are the bad guys. Depending, I guess, where you stand. So I mean, in my mind, maybe in your mind, North are the good guys, which that raises a lot of questions, but hey, to each their own, I guess. Yeah. It's just, this ain't it. This ain't it. They say if the earth was flat, we'd fall off. The earth been flat since it was created and nobody ever fell off it, so shut the fuck up. Sometimes you just can't. You can't give your energy to some stupidity. It dumbs you down. It dumbs you down. Even if the earth was flat, you wouldn't be able to fall off because the atmosphere would just pull you down again. So if there was like an edge here, there wouldn't keep, if anything, you would go off the edge and then just come back around on this side because the gravity would pull you. So if anything, you would just be like, you guys remember those cartoons? Bugs Bunny, when the coyote would drill through the ground and then end up in China, but he would come out like the sky pretty much and fall down? That's what I'm saying would happen. Keisha Cole, on my way to London. This should be exciting. I won't miss the lights on the Eiffel Tower this time. I won't miss the lights on the Eiffel Tower this time. I think they meant this time. I don't know. On my way to London. Did they really think? I'm not gonna lie. My mind initially went to like London, Ontario. And I'm like, this person's expecting to see the Eiffel Tower in London, Ontario. It's in London, England. What an idiot. And then I realized I'm the idiot because I couldn't pick up that the Eiffel Tower is actually in Paris and it's not in London. I don't know. I was thinking like, are there lights on the Eiffel Tower? I'm like, is that the issue here? And then I realized, yeah, there probably are, but that's not the problem. The problem is location. The problem is the Eiffel Tower is not located in London. It's located in France, in Paris, to be specific. But speaking of London, you know, Euro Cup this weekend, and unfortunately, Italy is going to win. I'm not even Italian, and I support Italy. So to all the Euros, to all the English, I don't know why I said Euros. Everyone's in the European Cup's a Euro. But to all the English fans out there, I wish you a very good game. But unfortunately, it's not coming home. Hate to tell you, but it's going to Italy. So Forza. Forza! I thank God for my mature demeanor. Childish people are very embarrassing. So, like this I get. My mature demeanor. Instead of demeanor. Like they probably think there's like a level of maturity on a meter that you could scale or something. It's wrong. It's still very silly, but you know, that's what I'm saying. It's, you know, but this is a little childish. Sorry, losers and haters, but my IQ is one of the highest, and you all know it. Please don't feel so stupid or insecure. It's not your fault. I'd be surprised if it's 85. Plus, you're emotionally stunned and incapable of compassion. I mean, I don't think this was a real tweet. Maybe it was, actually. Knowing Trump, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if it was. He was actually pretty, I mean, that's the thing about Trump. Everyone, like, hated him. And, you know, he definitely had some some beliefs that I don't necessarily align with. But like, think about how boring Biden's presidency has been. And people are gonna be like, oh, presidency isn't supposed to be. From this point on, I want it to be entertaining. So yes, it should be entertaining. Trump did a great job of making his presidency entertaining. Easy for me to say living in Canada because I didn't have to directly deal with all that. But the point is, we got Biden just like at press conferences just saying stuff that people are like, is he okay? And that's it. This man was unhinged. He literally called people, I'm assuming American citizens, losers and haters. What president would do that? Didn't Sam and Kobe go to jail, or are those different twins? They went to jail for trespassing. For trespassing. So again, this is one that I get. I understand why someone would think it's trespassing, not trespassing. Because the idea of like, you know, I trust you're not going to pass into that property, and you broke that trust, so now you're going to jail. The person's still a fucking idiot, but the point I'm making is I at least understand how they got to that level. You know what I'm saying? I'm not willing to play Rush and Roulette to figure which one is not evil. Another one that, you know, I get it. It's very dumb, but I get it. Because if you're in a rush, you click it quickly, you know, and then it's like roulette. This is actually very stupid. But also, why is it called Russian roulette? I never looked into that. Is it a Russian thing? Was it created in Russia? Is that what people in Russia do in their spare time for fun? Because that would explain why I'm scared of a lot of Russian people. They're fucking. A lot of Russians are you know, they're tough, man, and that explains a lot. I love you guys more than anything in this whole entire world. This one's inexcusable. Like, this one's just, you're just a moron. More than anything in this whole entire world. I guess in a sense it's like saying I love you guys more than anything in this whole entire. I guess here you're trying to say like I love you more than the amount of space the hole in the middle of a tire can encompass. I think. I don't really understand that one, but I get entire, like instead of spelling it properly, but I wonder what they think that means, you know? With history, for example, how do you know that all of these events actually occurred if you weren't there to witness it? This is why pictures and videos are good. Like, technology is good because we could actually have timestamps of things. The whole point is, you know, people did witness it and then wrote it down. But at the same time, like, technically speaking here, you know, someone could, I mean, we've seen people lie about events before. So, you know, 5 people could go through an event and then they could all die, and then one person could technically tell the version of the event that they would like. In regards to history though, like World Wars, I think too many people were involved that if someone was just like, this is actually what happened, I think everybody else would be like, no, this is actually what happened. That's all for this one, guys. I've been your boy Pepper. You guys know we're keeping it spicy all the time. Where's that fucking fire? I forgot to do it the intro, but it's fine. You guys know I'm Pepper. I'm always spicy. There's always fire around me, and my internal body temperature is likely at a rate now that is not healthy, so I'm going to go cool off. See you guys later. Love you lots. Yeah, NASA's pretty good with Photoshop, but let's face it, they've had plenty of practice fabricating globe pics. Flat Earth. Okay, I didn't see the hashtag at the end of the screen, cut it off. I hope they're joking. I know people like believe the flat Earth thing, but I don't know why. Which, actually, I do know why. Like, we are kind of taking NASA's word for it. I know you guys are gonna be like, you sound like some fucking nutcase, but let's be honest here for a second, guys. Have you guys ever been to, the highest I've been is in an airplane like 50,000 feet above where, you know, you see clouds and shit, and then you see like the ground looks small, right? Like, we were literally taking their word for it. Like, we don't know, we're not professionals, we don't fucking look at that shit. I'm just saying. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. It's your boy Pepper. We're keeping it spicy. And just sprinkle some of that shit for me right now. You know, funny story, if you do this, it'll actually light a fire in the ground that shoots up. Sometimes, I don't know. Depends on who's editing this video. It's Alex, she'll do it. Smash that like button, let's get into it. Somebody tried to tell me there were 50 states in America. Nuh-uh, because the scientists found out that Pluto doesn't exist. We got 49 dumbass. Wow. This guy's a real dumbass. I'm not gonna lie, for the longest time, I was like, how many states are there? Is it 50, 51, or 52? And then I was like, no, it's either 51, 52, right? And then I was like, no, it's 50. And then I was like, wait, is it 49 or 50? And I can never know. Now I know it's 50. I've known for a while that it's 50 states. I hope. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 50 states. So I grew up in Canada. They didn't really teach us much of American history. That much. What they taught us was like, America went to war, World War II, and then Canada really helped out. And I was like, okay, yeah, Canada really helped out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure 50 states. I'm kind of an idiot though, I'll be honest with you guys. This happened like a year ago, but I did a video on LBQ, Life's Biggest Questions, which shout out LBQ gang, if you guys know the channel, it's a fun channel. I did a video about every single planet, and I literally forgot to mention Uranus. And I'm not even joking, I forgot, and the comments were like, did he purposely leave it out as a troll, or did he actually not? And the truth is, a year later, I will admit, I just forgot to mention the planet. It just went over my head. I literally skipped it when I was scripting it, so I'm an idiot too sometimes. I'm really racist and I'm proud. Wow. That's not the tweet. You don't send that one out. I didn't apologize for anything. Has Justine landed? Yes. And now I have full-blown AIDS. Happy? Can you scroll up a little bit? Did I miss something else here? Does this person not know how Twitter works? I'm really racist and I'm proud. I didn't apologize for anything. Has Justine landed yet? Yes, and now I have full-blown AIDS. Happy? I actually don't even have words. I genuinely do not have words. I don't understand what I'm reading here. Did this person just randomly, like, was this, you know that game when you type something and then you just press the suggestive words that Apple recommends on your phone to type a sentence? Is that what she did? Because I don't understand. First of all, I guess it was 2013, different time. I guess in 2013 people did tweet out stuff like this and it was like, okay, you need to get canceled. So maybe I'm the issue. Maybe I've been tainted, you know, by this new society to cancel everybody for everything. You know, you can make jokes like that apparently and it's okay. No, like what? Who does that? Even in 2013 you don't do that. What's the matter with this person? Can Mojang shut down Minecraft, please? It's more painful ever I seen when someone kills poor animals in Minecraft and it's so unfair. Also, it's a bad influence on kids for killing animals, so please shut it down. Shut down Minecraft animal rights. PETA. Is it PETA? It's PETA, I think. PETA would be funny too though. I've never played Minecraft, but isn't it blocks? Or is that Roblox? I think it's Roblox. I thought Minecraft was also, you do speed runs. Are there any animals in Minecraft even? I thought it was just like Steve and the other guy. Whatever his name is. My divorced husband and son playing Fortnite and I'm so pissed off, I'm going to beat them up. My divorced husband and son playing Fortnite and I'm so pissed off, I'm going to beat them up. So this woman is just straight up tweeting to her followers that she's going to assault her ex-husband and her child for playing a video game and that upset her? Is that what, like, am I picking up what she's putting down there? I don't think there is any subtext. Like, I don't think there is any hidden message there. I think she's just laying it out online for everyone to see. So, all right. I don't want my man to wear glasses. I feel like that's a little gay. Fellas, is it gay to see? That's the best. I love that. I love when people try to do this kind of stuff and like just that's the best response. Like, what is it gay to see? Like, what do you mean? Like, what's like? I also don't understand like in today's day and age why someone trying to call someone a homosexual is supposed to be an insult. Like even now on YouTube, people will try to like make those comments to me and I'm like, am I supposed to be offended by that? Like is that an issue? I don't understand. Like where is the insult here? I don't understand. Like if you told me, you know, attack my hair or say I have a big nose, that's much more hurtful to me than telling me, you know, what my sexual preference is. Even though it's not, it's irrelevant, it doesn't make a difference to me. So honestly, it's so fucking rude that companies still discriminate against women. Like who says women can't drink during pregnancy? Honestly, how sexist alcohol is canceled. Wow. I really hope she doesn't have a child. Or, you know what? No, because like this mentality of like, oh no, if they have a kid, they'll be just as stupid. Not necessarily. Education is not necessarily, or intelligence isn't necessarily hereditary per se. I think as a child, you learn from your parents and then hopefully you get to a point where you experience other people other people's lives, you have experiences in your lives, other connections with people, and you realize there's more to the world than your beliefs than what your parents taught you. And then you start to read books, you start to educate yourself, which is, I'm a big believer in self-education. Read some books, check out YouTube, the internet, there's so much knowledge out there that we could absorb. So I think, so that idea that they're stupid, their kid's gonna be stupid, I disagree with that. But I hope that person does not have a child. I challenge you to name a show better than The Big Bang Theory. You can't. Okay, The Office, Breaking Bad, The Simpsons, Family Guy, even Friends. I don't like Friends, but wait, Big Bang Theory is like dog shit in my hand, on fire. I swallow it, I eat it, I shit it out, and then I bury it, and then from the ground, maybe sprouts a plant, but probably not, because I don't think shit in itself could sprout anything. But hopefully the bacteria from my stomach mixed in with the dog shit that I lit on fire and ate caused some sort of creation that when I shit it out and I bury it, there is a seed that sprouts out a plant, and that would be more entertaining than watching this garbage show. I do know how that show went on for so long. The same way Friends went on for so long, because it's mindless bullshit. It helps people escape from their mundane day-to-day lives to feel like they're friends with these people on the camera. And it's like, bro, these people aren't. I'm more relatable than those fucking idiots. All right? Come on. You think those morons getting paid $1 million an episode are fucking relatable? No, they just play characters and Joey's like, what's up, I'm the guy. And everyone's like, it's Joey. And then he goes in his fucking Mercedes and has everything given to him because he's a celebrity. Whereas I have to walk up the street for my coffee like a regular human being. That's all I'm saying, guys. Let's go. That's all for this one, guys. I've been your boy Pepper. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you stay spicy. You guys know I fucking love you so much. Give you a little kiss. I'm not gonna kiss the camera here because it's unsanitary. I did it at home once though for you guys. Kiss the lens. Anyways, I've been your boy Pepper, Mr. Spicy. A little flame coming out the mouth. And we'll see you soon.
What's your favorite fruit? Milk or sand? Love those options, love those choices. Not fruits, but hilarious. I love that 4 people participated in this. I hope that they also thought it was funny, because if I came across this, I'd be like, that's so stupid, sand. But if they thought it was real, it's concerning. It's concerning. Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. I'm your host, Alex Nikolka. Today we're coming at you with dumbest tweets that will make you say, what the fuck? Part 15. I have always wanted to do one of these ones. Jared and Taylor get to have all the fun. And, sorry boys, not today. Not today. It's your girl, Alex. I've got my Michael Scott, I Am Dead Inside shirt. I'm chilling in bed. And I'm drinking a Caesar. So, fuck it, let's get into it. Oh my god. Like, Titanic is obviously fake, because how do they record it when they're like all dying in the water? Again, this both amuses me and greatly, deeply concerns me that someone out there in the world thinks that the Hollywood motion picture Titanic, starring Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio, is a documentary about the Titanic sinking. Just makes me uncomfortable knowing that. But this is hilarious, and that's what these videos are all about. What's Hitler's last name? Wow. Wow. And I love that there's all these question marks, and then another question mark in brackets, because what the fuck is that supposed to mean? But, all right, I guess someone didn't take one history class in their entire life. Sucks to suck. And there's 6 retweets. I hope those 6 people just thought it was hilarious. How old were you when you were 14? I have no words, people. I have no words. WTF? Canadians want independence from America? They need to shut the fuck up. We don't We just don't want to be associated with you at all. Not everyone, but with people like this who tweet this ridiculousness, who can't spell independence. You're the reason why, when we go backpacking and traveling, we make sure to sew a Canadian flag on our backpack so that people don't think we're American. And then suddenly, oh, they're so nice to us. Just saying, that happens. How is the US in debt? LOL. Just print more money. It's not that hard. The fuck? If only they were that easy. If only it were that easy. I mean, it can be that easy, and that's what we call counterfeit money, people. Is there a non-winter Olympics? Or... wait a minute, what's the opposite of winter? Oh, is it summer? Nah, can't be. Just the Winter Olympics. Retweet if you think I look like Scarlett Johansson. Oh, sweet baby. You look just like you. That's all I have to say, okay? Ooh, Jaden Smith. You would have to eat 5 apples today to get the same nutritional value as an apple from 1950. Hashtag fallow. Have apples changed? Hello? I mean, I get that nowadays there's all these pesticides and shit covering all our fruit, but I don't think it takes away from the nutritional value that's inside. But also, I'm not a nutritionist. But also, Jaden Smith, not a nutritionist. Who on here got a Twitter? Literally everyone on Twitter. But if they're joking, that's fucking funny. I like that. All right, that's all we have today for you guys. Thank you for joining us for some more dumbassery on the internet. We will keep it coming, keep it rolling for you, because the dumbassery will live on forever and ever. Hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. We will see you soon, and do not forget to shove it right up your mind hole.
Is African a religion? I feel like every time I do these videos, I just say shit and I just facepalm. So I'm just like, the thing with Twitter though is you never know when, I tweet a lot of sarcastic shit too. So you can't take everything for face value. But I feel like this one is face value. This one is. All right, folks, here we are again with another one. We got some of the dumbest tweets in history, part 16. You guys already know it's your boy, it's Pepper, Mr. Spicy. I should probably commit to one name, but I'd rather have as many names as possible. Call me Jared. Some people call me Bronstein. It's my last name. People call me Bronst. You know, you call me whatever you want. Just don't call me baby. Is that from a movie or some shit? We are reacting to the dumbest tweets in history, part 16. Make sure you smash that like button. You were watching Top 10 Central Vibe. Make sure you sprinkle some of that pepper, which I've been forgetting to do in my last 2 videos that I just filmed, but we're gonna try to bring it back a little bit. So sprinkle that pepper, and let's get into it. Happy Labor Day. Be thankful for all the mothers who went into labor for their kids. That's what this holiday is all about. See, that could be a sarcastic tweet. That could be like someone thinking it's funny to be like, see, I get it, because it's not really for women going into labor. It's for, what is the purpose of Labor Day? See, I don't know. What is the purpose? Why is it just the achievements of workers? I guess that makes sense, like hard labor, I guess, but I'm reading about it. It's the labor union movement. So it was just like a day that the labor union did. It became a federal holiday in 1894. Holy shit, in the US, of course. Interesting. So we're like, people just worked hard and then they just formed a union and they're just like, fuck it, we should have one extra day off, one day out of the year, aside from Christmas. And they're like, let's just make it our day in September. And they're like, all right. Holy fuck. Well, there's a history lesson for you guys. I watered wax plants for 3 years thinking they were real and I kept them alive. Hashtag I'm dumb. At least she knows how to use Twitter with the hashtags. That's funny though. Thinking, wouldn't it not grow after 3 years? I mean, I'm just curious at what point, when they stopped Like, I'm just curious how it would take that long for you to realize. Like, I think after a week of it not moving in the slightest, growing, dying, anything, I would be like, is this thing real? Then again, I never owned a plant, so. I like this guy's name, Deuce McCool. It means to McCool, because deuce, or it means shit McCool, because people take a deuce, which is number 2. So maybe he's shit McCool, I don't know. I once walked into a GameStop, nice. Saw a display for free air guitars, take one. Didn't see any, asked clerk if they had any more. I'm dumb. Yeah, that's a dumb, yeah. Dude, you want a free drum set? It's right here. Haha. Alright, I'll stop with the cringe, guys. I play into the cringe on purpose. Like, I'm not actually, I'm sure you guys, if you guys see my other videos, I'm very like, I don't know actually. I purposely play into the cringe as a joke. It's like, I'm like facetiously being cringy. You know what I mean? I'm like making fun of, I'm like sarcastically being cringy, which in itself might be cringy, but fuck you guys. You're the one watching me. I can do whatever I want. Once I tried to use my fingers to zoom in on my school pictures. I'm dumb. You're not dumb. You're just what is it? I'm a millennial. You're just a Gen Z. Probably born in like 98 or like the year 2000. You don't know how to do anything physical without technology being around. Like, I will say right now, millennials are easily the greatest generation. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be upset by that. It's not saying that you guys are look, all I'm saying is millennials could do it all. We were born while tech started to kind of rise up. So we get that side of things. But we also appreciate the fact that, you know, the boomers and Y2K happened and all that. We were alive for all that shit. You know what I mean? We were alive for a lot of this stuff. Like, a lot of our relatives were in a war. We're a part of a war. Not to say that, I guess, Gen Zers weren't part of a war, because there's still war that go on, you know, daily in the world. So, but I'm saying like World War, you know? I had, like, I don't want to say my grandparents fought in World War. They're more so fleeing from Europe and Hungary. But, yeah. We're all great generations, guys, as long as we all work together. But the Gen Zs are fucked. They're fucking, I'm kidding. I feel like a lot of you guys are Gen Z. Maybe you're not, I have no idea. Let me know what generation you guys are in the comments down below. I'm curious what our demographic is here. Is it Gen Zs? Is it millennials? Is it the boomers? Is it Gen Y? Is it, I don't know what the other generations are, but the ones that like TikTok. Jimmy Fallon went through the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru and started talking in a garbage can instead of the speaker. I'm dumb. Might have just been drunk, which I hope not, because if you're at the drive-thru, then again, they're not saying that they drove in the drive-thru. I've tried to walk through the drive-thru before, which they didn't allow, but I don't know why. I don't know. I guess it's in the name, you have to drive through it, but like, if you're closed, what do you, I'm not even gonna get started, guys. When I was a child in church, I thought people said, hey man, instead of amen. I'm dumb. I mean, that would make sense. You know, because if you're talking to, I guess, Jesus, you're like, hey man, just want to pray to you a little bit. I'm Jewish, guys. I don't know what people do in church. I painted the stairs leading to basement going down. I was trapped for 3.5 hours. Oh shit. See, that's a dumb thing to do. That is something that you don't do. It's like when you're not really putting tiles, but it's like when you have to walk out the door, you don't put stuff down from the door back. You go from the corner of the room and you work your way out, right? To get to the door. But yeah, you would do it going up. Like you would take each step and paint, not go down with each. It's okay though, it happens. Or maybe you paint it and then you step and you have footprints and that's just part of the design. You're like, yeah, it's a cool, it's like a ghost is always walking up and down the stairs. You gotta just adapt. What are the words that you say? It's adapt, improvise, adapt, overcome, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying though. Jimmy Fallon, I'm dumb. I once waited in line at Macy's behind a mannequin for 15 minutes thinking it was a person. You probably had an edible. There's no way, no one could stand in front of a mannequin or behind a mannequin for 15 minutes. If I was in line for 15 minutes and somebody didn't move, all my shit just shut down. I think my computer's about to restart. I don't fucking know. Why is my computer trying to restart? It's literally like, oh, we're gonna do a soft, my computer's literally restarting now. So I'm not gonna get that last tweet, unfortunately. Unless maybe I pull it off my phone. Like, I could literally, my computer literally, my hands were up, my computer's literally restarting right now. So, I guess I'm not gonna get that last tweet in there, unfortunately, guys. I'm a little curious what it was. I could try to pull it up on my phone or we'll just save it for next time, I guess, because Gotta love the MacBook, right? That is all for this one, guys. Make sure you smash that like button. Let us know if you guys want us to continue this series of the dumbest tweets. We are 16 videos in, so why not do 17? I mean, I think eventually we get to 100, but one at a time, right, guys? A lot of dumb tweets out there. Twitter's been around for a while. People say stupid shit, and it's just content for us, so I don't mind it. Make sure you sprinkle some pepper. I've been your boy, Mr. Spicy, and we'll see you soon. Love you lots. Mwah. Bye.
I wished we could choose our baby fathers. Emoji. Someone come tell her before I do, because I'm gonna hurt her feelings. Yeah, we'll just keep motoring it through. That's a good start for this video, I think. I wouldn't say dumbest tweets in history, but that's definitely dumbest tweets of the week, perhaps. Guys, welcome back to Vibe. I'm your host, Taylor McWaters. Today, we are reacting to some dumb tweets. In fact, the dumbest tweets in history, part 17. Hit that thumbs up, put that seat back, let's react. Bernie Sanders should be forced to give away 90% of his birthday cake. Hashtag happy birthday, Bernie, at Mike. Okay, 75 retweets, 233 likes. A lot of people agree. This is good stuff. This is how, oh, Mayor, great first name, Mayor. You know, the rest is like blocked out. It's like Mayor Shittown or something. Mayor of Shitville. This is how birthday cakes work when you have friends. Well, yep, the first name Mayor, definitely, she's the mayor of trouble, that's for sure. Sunglasses, the blonde hair, she's trouble. It's one of those ones where you're like, hey, it's last call. And she's like, no, it's not. I'm the mayor around here. It's actually not last call. You get some friends, then come back to me and we'll talk. That's a great comeback though. I mean, not as much support, only 24 likes. I'm gonna go and find her and make it 25. I think get canceled because I'm bullying people online. Mary says, I thought our goldfish had a headache because he would swim into the glass, so I gave him aspirin. He died quickly after. Okay, you didn't give your goldfish aspirin. I think you just like sprinkled aspirin into the goldfish's atmosphere, and then he was like, and that's how he died. You and your friends got like a bunch of narcotics and were like blowing it in their face, being like, oh, I heard you had a headache, so we're just gonna blow some medicine in your eyes. That's a horrible idea. Also, yeah, fish, I don't know. I don't think fish swimming into your glass is a headache. Do fish get headaches? All this is bad. This is all bad. I love this. Thanks, Mary, for bumming us out. Someone made fun of me crying, so I went home and put L'Oreal No Tears shampoo in my eyes. That shit does not work. Like growing up, it was like no tears or like no tears. No one knew the difference. But basically the commercial was like these kids rubbing their soapy fucking eyes and then they were like smiling at the camera. So I'm like, okay, I can try this. Doesn't work. I come out looking like someone just farted in my eyeball. It's all pink. I can't see anything. It was horrible. And like as an adult now, there's nothing that even comes close to that. Now it's all boring. Now it's all like dandruff, split ends. There's no happy goldfish dancing on the front cover. No L'Oreal, no tears, no fun. What's the dumbest shit you ever did as a kid? Okay, M says, mother of Doggins, says, my shining moment was when I was like 4. I put floaties on my feet and jumped into a pool thinking I'd walk on water. I almost drowned. Yep, I've done something kinda similar. I think pretty similar. I saw Pirates of the Caribbean and there's a part where he's like in the canoe underwater and he's walking and he's got like the canoe over him and he's breathing. I tried that with like a bin, just like a plastic bin, and my friend stood on the bin underwater and yep, as you would have thought, I almost drowned. But it worked for a bit. It was like hot breath, it was very echoey. I was like, oh, it works. And then one of them moved a little bit to the left and I almost got waterboarded. It was crazy. I dislocated my jaw yawning. Twice. That's, I feel a crack sometimes when I yawn and I'm like, ooh. That's why just for safety, I always swallow and eat all of my yawns. Even when I'm at home and not even in front of people, I'm just like, oh. You ever look at somebody yawning while you're listening to music and you think that they're screaming and it scares you for a second? I do a lot, more than twice a day. What do you do at that point? Like that's like lockjaw, I think it's called. Yeah, what do you, like, that's the scariest thing I can imagine. Somebody's mouth stuck open and they're like making an appointment, signing in, they're like driving themselves to the doctors. Like, I don't know what you do at that point. I never want to find out. If you have lockjaw, hit like. And also, sorry. My husband broke his thumb playing shadow puppets with the cat. Your husband's committed. At Ceza, your husband is very, very committed. Also, what kind of puppets is he making that he's like going that hard with his thumbs? He broke one thumb though. He's probably like, that's pretty impressive. More of like a, well, that's actually a pretty dumb tweet. I would never put that online. I wouldn't admit to that. I sprained my wrist once when I walked into a spider's web and I flapped away too vigorously in a panic. I told people it was a rugby injury. You know what? We all do it. I don't even avoid. I do that thing where like I have like my arm as a sword. If I'm walking through like bushes, I'll kind of like chop through. Like I'm like a medieval knight trying to get home. I'll just kind of like chop through all the webs. I'm the tallest too, so whenever I go last or first, I always get all the webs in my mouth. You know, all those times that I walk in the woods with people in a line, I always do that. Don't judge. I haven't been on Twitter for, wow, 11 years, but this was a photo I took on my flight from Cleveland to Nashville on Allegiant Airlines on Friday. Yes, this man used a surgical mask to cover his eyes. And yes, he wore the mask like this from departure to arrival. All right, let's see this dude. You know what? He's like, sleep or COVID? So stupid. What does his hat say? Oh, make America great again. Weird. That's so weird. What do you know? Also, I like how that just looks like a complicated setup. He has the headphones over the mask, that's like over the eyes, and a hat on. I wouldn't even know what to take off or put on first. That would be like it's like a whole conundrum. He probably didn't take it off the whole flight because he's like, I don't know how to. I don't even know where to start. I'm just gonna have to be committed. Friend has been complaining about finding an avocado on his lawn every day for weeks now. Why would someone keep throwing avocados in his yard? Who would do that? You guys, he just realized he has an avocado tree. Burn that tree, that's disgusting. I heard someone say avocado is nature's butter. Yeah, way to convince me not to have any more avocado. They'll like smear that on toast. I don't know, white girls and avocados, I'm like, I can't do it. Just peanut butter is good enough for me. My knee's going nuts here, do you hear this? It's like, I got fucking avocado knees, all like rotten and dirty. How many avocados did he have to go through? That's my thing. Was he like at avocado 7? And he's like, I'm gonna camp out tonight and see what's going on. I think I'm a target. Guys, I've been your host, Taylor McWatters. Thank you for joining us on Vibe. And we'll see you next time to some more stupid tweets or some more silly nonsense. Until then, bye. I'm your host, Long Neck McWatters. Welcome back to Vibe. All right, maybe I'll start doing that in videos, Long Neck McWatters. Fuck it, people will be like, yeah, let's bully him kinda. All right.
I've been called a lot of names and accused of a lot of things by ER patients, but it's surreal to have a patient accuse me of falsifying their COVID result because they don't believe the virus is real, as I'm actively trying to keep them from dying from multi-organ failure from COVID. That is ridiculous. So someone has COVID and this guy's like, hey, you have COVID, I'm keeping you alive. And the guy's like, you're lying about me having COVID just to prove that COVID's real. I actually saw something like literally like 10 minutes ago, and it was like this guy saying that his wife unfortunately has stage 4 cancer, and she was supposed to get treatment. She was getting treatment for like 2 days, and they had to ask her to leave the hospital early because someone with COVID that wasn't vaccinated came in and they had to treat them. And the guy was saying like, if you're anti-vax, like you don't believe in COVID, you don't think it's real, he's like, I don't really give a shit, but he's like, don't come to the hospital then when you get sick. And I mean, I don't want to see this extreme. Like I think it's a weird thing. I'm very much so like, you know, everyone has their own choice. I get it. It's like people are very strongly opinionated and I don't want to really get into it. But it's one of those things that it's like, if someone doesn't want to get vaccinated and they don't believe in it and they get COVID, I mean, from what I hear, thankfully, you know, knock on wood, I haven't gotten it, but it sounds like it's pretty fucked up. So to tell some, like to almost throw it back in someone's face and be like, well, you did this yourself. It's like, I get the point people are trying to make, but at the same time, like they say, you know, you could, your opinions can change based on science. Now I get it, a lot of people are like not believing in the science, but that's not the point, guys. I'm gonna move on because I don't want to ramble too long on that. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. It is your boy, Mr. Spicy. Not wearing the merchandise because I don't know why I'm not wearing it, but I probably should. But it's all good. We are reacting to the dumbest tweets in history, part 18. Now, you guys know I want to get to part 69. I've never said that before, but now you guys know I want to get to part 69. It's a funny number to me. So smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Share this with all your friends because we want to get to 69 of them because it's funny. It's a funny number. 69's a funny number. We're going to get right into it. My girlfriend is currently crying because she thought the $70 she wanted to spend on adopting a koala bear from the Australian brush fires was actually going to physically get her a koala bear. Like they would just FedEx that shit to us and not just become a sponsor. That's funny. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny. I always thought it was bushfires. Is it brush fires? I mean, I'm more fixated on that. Was that just like a grammatical error or am I the idiot here? But yeah, the whole adopting thing, Unfortunately, it's like you just give $70 to a company and you just hope that they do something with it to help the koala bear. Which unfortunately, a lot of these like non-for-profits, you know, you give them $100 and like $1 actually goes to the cause because, you know, CEO has to get paid, marketing team has to get paid, the employee, like all the employees have to get paid. They just, you know, very rarely it's like, here's $1,000 for a charity and $1,000 goes to the cause. Very rarely does that happen. It's usually like, it trickles down the line and then like a small percentage actually goes. Unfortunate but true. So the more you know. Radio, you're thinking of a radio. I think I read, okay, I'll read the main tweet first and then that's a retweet, so that's my bad, guys. In breaking news moments like this, there should be a type of podcast you can listen to in real time, easily accessible for free. Radio, you're thinking of a radio. That is what the radio is, and people don't listen to the radio anymore because, well, let's be honest, the radio hosts are awful. No, I'm not even joking. Some of them are pretty bad. Some of them are good, but a lot of them are pretty bad. Podcasts. I'm not even a huge podcast guy. I like some podcasts, but like, you know, I'm more so just like, you know, throw on some Louis Prima and call it a day. What made you decide to have the film in Korean? She asks the Korean director who lives in Korea and speaks Korean and hired a Korean cast to play Korean characters to make social criticism about class in Korea. Did she actually ask that? I feel like she actually did. Yeah, my whole thing with I remember when Parasite won the Academy Award and everyone's like, it shouldn't win Best Film, it should win Best International Film. It wasn't in English. And it's like, are the Academy Awards not the peak of just, like the peak of film? It's not just Hollywood. Like if you win an Academy Award, that's like the top of the top, is it not? Like the Cannes International Film Festival. It's Cannes? Cannes, no it's Cannes. Cannes? I don't know, I should know. And like TIFF. Like it's not just like English. So yeah, I disagree with that. I think at the end of the day, I'm trying to think of a good way to put it. Like maybe in like in sports terms, but not really. That's kind of hard to do because like NFL's all American teams. NBA is like there's one Canadian team. NHL's all the teams though. I guess in North America, right? Yeah, so I don't know. I just like if it's a good film and people like it, subtitles or not, a film's a film, regardless. At the end of the day. So if it's the best film, it's the best film. It should be from all over the world. I don't think it should just be like a Hollywood or just America thing. Fuck that. PETA, we saw, is it PETA? No, it's PETA. Is it PETA? I actually don't know now. Is it? It's PETA. So is it? I actually don't know now. Holy shit. I'm fucking getting in my head here, guys. And I haven't smoked weed in like 3 weeks, so I don't even know what's going on. We saw Pokemon Go as a teachable moment for how people should treat real animals, kidnapping them and forcing them to fight. That's actually very valid. That is 100% valid. Like what? That's not that ain't the tweet. Sorry to break it to you, PETA, but that ain't it. That ain't it. PETA tastes good, and I don't like you guys. My boyfriend and I are 21. We just bought our dream home after combining our $1,200 stimulus check. Stop being lazy. This is probably not a joke. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much. I don't know where this house. Like, there probably are some states where you get a house that nice for like, obviously not $1,400 or $2,400. I'm the idiot. I can't even do math right now. But like in Toronto, maybe you'd get like the bush for $1 million. I'm not even joking. Like that little bush off to the side, and they'd be like, "Hey, here's a new home. It's $1 million, 1.2 million." It's disgusting. That's why I live at home. I'm 27. I live at home because I can't afford a fucking $1 million house. I'm sorry. Not even. It's like 1.5 million. This freshman was like, I can't find my class, and we looked at his schedule, and he's at the wrong school. I'm so dead. Holy shit. How do you go to the wrong school? And then again, like, these aren't necessarily real tweets. Sometimes I take them way too literally. But that'd be very funny if they're just at the completely wrong school. It reminds me of the movie She's the Man. Even though it wasn't the wrong school, it was just the wrong person, because she pretended that she was the man. And then like made a fake schedule to get closer to the man. Channing Tatum is the man in the film. I guess Amanda Bynes is also the man at one point. Good movie though. I accidentally hit the language button on my remote last night and watched Family Guy in Spanish for 10 minutes thinking it was a weird joke. I feel like that's something I would do if I was stoned. Which kind of reminds me, I should probably get high tonight. No, I shouldn't. Because guess what, guys? I stopped smoking weed. I feel great now that I stopped smoking weed. Which you guys might be like, oh, come on, Jared. I still make jokes about it. I don't know. I like being sober, like all the time. I don't like drinking or smoking or anything, so. But you guys might, so, you know, toke up if you want. Or have a drink, whatever you guys do when you watch a channel. As long as you guys enjoy it. I put on a mask and literally within seconds, I'm struggling to breathe. The surgeon who wore a mask for 6 hours to reconstruct my knee thinks maybe you're lying and also a drama queen. Yeah, this is an interesting one. Cause like when it's hot out and you put on a mask, it gets a little sticky and it's just uncomfortable. For some people, when you think about breathing in general, breathing feels weird. Like, I can't catch my breath now. You're like, I can't catch it. So, I hate how people are just, both sides are so quick to just be like, fuck you, you're wrong. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm not gonna get into it, but I was somewhere talking to my friend, and I was talking to my friend, and I was like, honestly, dude, I don't wanna work outside. I have to wear a mask for 8 hours outside, even though I'm double vaxxed. And this girl, or woman, not a girl, she's a woman, she's like, just overhearing the conversation, she's like, oh, well, I wear a surgical mask in the ICU with a ventilator, and I have scars on my nose from the mask, so I don't wanna hear you complaining. And in my head, I'm like, sorry, was I talking to you? I was talking to him. Why are you talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me? You must be talking to me. Nobody else is here. If you guys get that joke, I appreciate you. But no, I just don't. It's like one of those things that, you know, you can't please everyone, but sometimes just keep to yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, like, and that's not. I wear a mask indoors. Like I wear a mask where I have to, but I don't have to wear a mask outside if I don't feel that I need to wear a mask outside personally. So that's just, you know, it is what it is. Girl at restaurant, are you Tony Hawk? Me, yes. Her, why? I had no idea how to answer. Wait, what? Are you Tony Hawk? Yes. Why? I don't know how I would answer that either. Someone's like, are you Jared Bronstein? Yes. Why? I'd be like, I don't know. I was born this way, I guess? I don't know. That's just who I am. That's all for this one, guys. I've been your boy Pepper, aka Mr. Spicy. Jared Bronstein in the house. You've been watching Top 10 Central Vibe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.